Oh, classic. Not bad. This looks fire. Let's see what we got here. Work lunch. All right. This means it needs to be healthy. Got some tater tots. Ooh, we got some asparagus. They're in season right now. We got some French style crepes. Ooh, we got some habanero pepper. Morel mushrooms. Fancy. What the hell is this? Some Chinese, some Peking duck. Oh, hell yeah. There we go. We got some pineapple. Pretty good ingredients. I'm surprised. Thought it was gonna be like I said, like jelly beans or something like that, you know? So, I mean, off the top of my head, I think we can make some kind of burrito. So for at the restaurant, we make this like pineapple butter that everybody goes crazy for. So that could be the base for the burrito. We can slice these, and then we can make kind of like a chunky salsa with the habanero and the asparagus and the morels. And then I just fry these and wrap it all up. All right, so let's get it going. The first thing I want to do is just take some part of the skin and make it crispy and do like a little dog chicharron. Smells great. I don't have the skills, you know how they do it at the restaurant? And they just like peel this out like a like plastic surgeon. There's some fat in here. I'm gonna like take a little bit of the fat out, so maybe we can make it crispy in a pan or even in the oven. Let me try this up. Oh yeah, better than cava. Okay, so we got these. We're gonna try to get this crispy. Look at all this sauce here. Yeah. Maybe we can glaze the morels with that. That's beautiful. So I'm happy about the amount of skin we got out of this dog, because it's probably gonna reinforce the crepes when you like wrap it up as a burrito. I think they can be very delicate. We have our meat. It's a versatile recipe. You can make it with anything. So we got our dog meat. We picked it. We are going to use it to stuff our morels, and hopefully it works. And then we're gonna batter them and deep fry them. So let's get this going. We used to do like a fish al pastor, and then we used to do this pineapple butter. But we have it because we have a whole fish al pastor, and I put it on the side. We have this since the beginning. People like literally like come for the pineapple butter. All right, so basically you just gotta cook it down. You cook it high heat, you know, get it going, get the juice like coming out. You gotta basically try to like dehydrate it. This process usually takes like 3 hours, so we're gonna try to make it in 3 minutes. So I think I'm gonna add a couple of habaneros in there, make it spicy, maybe just one for the sake of heat. There you have it, the famous pineapple butter and it works. Let's do a tater tot tempura batter. We got the fried tater tots, so we're gonna add a little bit. Oh my God, that's flavor. Let's put them in there. So we got some seltzer water. Not bad. Could be a thing. That's pretty good. Let's whip our egg whites. I'll never do this by hand, but this is more fun. See, now it's like caramelizing. I'm gonna like turn the heat down a little bit. We probably won't let it go all the way. You wanna dry it out a little more. There you go. There we go, not bad. All right, that's enough. Well, maybe I can get to there. Let's see. No, it's not gonna happen. All right, so let's add some of these. Probably gonna need some more liquid. It's very thick right now. I think should loosen it up. I'm gonna fold it in with this. Yeah, it resembles the tempura batter. Tastier. It's a good texture. Maybe a little more seltzer. I want it to be a little loose. Bro, if this turns out to be great, am I good at the restaurant? So now pineapple, we're gonna move it to the back kitchen. Let it cook for another 15 minutes while we finish our mise en place here for our burrito. Okay, so I'm realizing now I'm putting a lot of steps into this. You know, we're in too deep now. So I guess, you know, the definition of a work lunch, it doesn't really matter how hard it is to make. What matters is how easy it is to eat. There you go. We're gonna fill out our morels. Good news, we have some blended tater tots left that we're gonna use as a binder. I mean, the main thing is that it doesn't fall off the inside of the dog, you know. See, we're gonna add one more egg in there too. I think it's gonna be fire. And I think we're gonna add some of the sauce in there as well. But you know what we can do? We can crush some of these tater tots. So we get a little texture as well. Why not? They're pretty good. Add some egg. Gonna add some scallions to it. It's gonna be a lot of texture in this thing. There we go. Not about farce. A little salt. And let's add a little bit of that came with the dog. Probably gonna add some more of that in the burrito as well. I mean, it's working. So far, it's working. We'll see when we fry it. I'm kind of nervous about that. We're improvising, so I'm gonna like stick my finger in there. Let's get the big boys. I'd rather do the bigger ones because they're a little easier, you know, making it work. But also like the dog, I didn't cut it that small. Like if you wanna get serious with these, you should like grind the dog. Mix it with these. Kind of like looking forward to this. So I'm gonna fry this up now. I'm gonna let it cool down a little bit before we like wrap. Can you imagine you like bring this to work and everybody loves it and then like you gotta make it for everybody at the office? I'm pretty excited. I'm a little nervous about tater tots batter not sticking. Oh yeah, that's great. There we go, I think it's working. Very, very fluffy. So I'll try a little bit of the batter. Crispy and airy. Oh yeah, it tastes like potato. I'm just gonna do it with my hand, it's easier. Moment of truth. It's holding in there. So see, like they're floating because that means the tempura batter is good. It's airy from the egg. We're gonna have to flip them. They're getting brown and crispy on one side. This looks fire. It's so airy and crispy, almost looks like a little donut. The binder worked. Can't wait to see like the cross section of the burrito. That's gonna be interesting. Okay, so it's not looking as crispy as I thought, but maybe the batter is too light. Maybe it needed some flour. I didn't add any flour. We just go with it. We're all learning over here. It's a learning process. Look at that. Capeado. The tempura came out more like an egg thing than like an actual like tempura, which is more Mexican, kind of like the encasing of the morel, you know? So we're gonna let them cool. I'm gonna set them aside. We're gonna do a couple more steps. This is a very complicated work lunch. You gotta do it like on a Sunday. We're gonna try to crisp up this skin a little more. I'm just gonna place it in the pan and just try to render that fat out. So start from low, let the fat render. Once you see some fat in there, we're probably gonna take the heat up and fry it in there. It's time for our pineapple butter. Just throw it in there, and then you're gonna emulsify it with a ton of butter. That's it. So cut the butter squares, ideally cold butter. You know, emulsifies a little slowly. I'm gonna start in the butter. The pineapple was in the box, and now like I can't think of anything else. I see pineapple, this is what I think about, you know? So this is the texture you want. It's got a little heat on the habanero. It's pretty good. It's coming out great. Because this fat is rendering, we're gonna like heat up the crepes in the dog fat.
We'll need a nap after this work lunch.
Pretty much. The moment of truth. So it's cooled off now. Not as crispy as I thought it was gonna be, but that's fine. It's gonna go in a burrito.
Dude, that's sick.
Look at that. Let's take a little dip in here. That's a banger. I'm kind of mad that it worked. There's the fat. A little too late for the pineapple, but we'll use it on the tortillas. I'm gonna have this other snack. We're gonna make a quick asparagus salad, so we can have some like fresh green stuff in there. Gonna add some scallions. You think people are gonna try this at home when they see it? Remind like somebody's like, sorry, somebody's late for work because they were making this for their lunch work. Might as well just stay home now. We're gonna add a little cilantro, lime, salt, a little bit of fish sauce, why not? And then this is the last step. We'll proceed to the assemble of the burrito. So I'm gonna set up a parchment paper here. This is where we're gonna build it. Obviously we need to wrap it to take it to work. We're gonna heat up our crepes there. All right, so a little more dog fat, 10 seconds on each side. We're gonna try double crepe, see if it holds. One without heating, and I'm gonna like do one here inside. I haven't like built out a burrito in a while. I'm nervous. Pineapple butter or morels. Little cucumber. Drooling right now. Asparagus salad, moment of truth. Now we're talking. You see the outer one broke, but we have the inner one. Not bad. So then when you take it to work, 30 seconds in the microwave, or even if you have an oven, put it in the oven. Boom, that's my work lunch. I'm at work right now. I'm on my 9 to 5, going into the little break room, sad little break room. Let's break to the paper. French, Chinese, Japanese, Mexican, burrito. Let's try it. Well, that's pretty good. The only thing I wish was to get a little more meat in there, you know? But it's pretty well balanced, pretty tasty. Surprised myself. Flavor-wise, 10 out of 10. The crepes, surprisingly, they work very well as a wrap for everything. I mean, I had the whole thing, look. I'm going to my desk, I work in finance. Okay, time to get back to work, guys.